Colossians chapter 3, number 23. Whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord and not for men. I don't know if any of you are kind of familiar with that, but it kind of fits on what we're going to talk about today. Tenants that did not pay their rent for January 2024, we communicated back and forth, willing to work with them on a date to get the rent in. The day came to pay their rent. They could not pay. I said, then you need to get packed and moved out. In our conversation, we came to a verbal and email agreement that they would be out by the last day of the month and would at least pay January's lot rent. In our lease, it states after 11th of each month, if rent and or any balance unpaid via like late fees, partial rent, whatever, the eviction process will start. To protect ourselves, here's a reason we have to do this. Number one, words are just words. Words do not stand up in court. Like a he said, she said kind of thing. Judges don't like that. Number two, the reason for leases is to cover yourself and ourselves, protect and stand up in court. Number three, people will say and lie and make you feel you can trust their words. Filing evictions give tenant little time he or she can try to live rent-free in your property. Number five, tenant can try to wait the last day once served to ask for the court date to only keep them in the rental. They do this to buy time. Judges hate non-payment of rent. They judge you if you're in court. He will tell you you are ordered to be out of the property between 3 and 8 days. The eviction, once filed, now stays on public record. Finding another place to rent? Good luck. You now are ordered to leave. If not, the day of, sheriffs will be at your door telling you you have 5 minutes to gather all your items, then we get to replace the locks, and you're out. So this rental, we filed for an eviction. The tenants did come back. They did get their things out, but as you can see, they had left us with this mess. They did leave the keys. It was hard to find them. It was like an Easter egg hunt, but they did not leave the check for lot rent, as promised, verbally and in an email. We strive to work with people that rent with us. We sincerely are in the business to provide a place to rent with more hands-on relationship building of trust and desire to have long-term tenants. You know, the good old-fashioned business ethics and integrity. And one thing is, I like to sleep at night with a clear conscience, that is. People need to say what they mean, and they need to mean what they say. Never wavering, no compromise. A lot of people believe in karma. Guess what? I believe in Jesus, His guidance through the Holy Spirit. Some of my tenants know I am a believer, some may not. I stand firm in treating those the way that I want to be treated. Remember this, there are consequences on your choices in life. Do you walk upright so what is right and good shines through you? Choices, consequences, karma, to me pretty much mean the same thing. Reaping and sowing bad in one's life, that's what will come back to you. Wait and see. This never goes without being dealt with. God does see all. He knows your heart and your motives, even if you do not believe. He created you. He will allow you to stumble over and over and over again until you decide on better choices for yourself with the motive to get better and actually do better. I say these things today because I see too much in people out there with such stinkin' thinkin'. I used to say that all the time, stinkin' thinkin'. So now, folks, as we continue to walk through this rental, yes, Steve and I have a lot of work that we need to take care of. There's some subfloor repair. They left the water dripping over there where the washer and dryer were, so it messed up the drywall and the subfloor. They did some additional stuff like I'm pointing out here. Why they added that, I have no clue, on our furniture that we left there so that they could put a TV. So we'll have to take that off. I mean, the house is in pretty much good condition. Can't complain about that. They could have been upset and vandalized it more, but The thing that we're doing now, if stuff like this does happen, is we will do a collection agency as well. So I'm going to finish up here as we continue to walk through, and you can walk through with us. But all I want to say is we want to thank our tenants that have been with us long term and have taken care of our places. You guys are like gold to us, and we appreciate you so much. But remember, folks, don't have stinking thinking. Just remember to go out and make it a great day, and I promise you, great things will come your way. You gotta be joking.